What is up, guys? We are back once again with Chasing the Championships. I am T-Man, and we are going to be playing again with our little fun Glaceon team here, and seeing how well it does again. And as you see, I've been battling a little bit lately with this, and I think it's a really fun team. I think Glaceon's really cool, and we're going to be using this for one more episode. So we get a 1685 player from South Korea, so we're going to get a team of Snorlax, Whimsicott, Gigalith, Porygon 2, Torkoal, and Oranguru. So, double weather, that's pretty interesting. I do think this is a very bad matchup for Glaceon, but a very good matchup for Araquanid. So being able to use Araquanid in this matchup should be very useful. I kind of want to lead... I want to lead Nihilego, Tapu Bulu, because I'll be able to taunt the Trick Room setter that comes out. I want to bring Araquanid and Porygon 2 in the back for sure, because then I'll be able to, if Trick Room does go up, I'll be able to reverse it. Araquanid is going to be very crucial in this matchup, even through Sun. Water DC move does so much damage to both Torkoal and Gigalith, so yeah, Araquanid should do a lot of work in this matchup. Nihilego also gives me, answers to stuff like the Torkoal if it's lead. So let's see what we got here. Araquanid also underspeeds the Oranguru, so I can't get Instruct Erupted if I do somehow manage to lose the early game and Trick Room does get set up with Torkoal at full. And we're going to see Porygon 2 and Snorlax. Okay. So I definitely want to taunt the Porygon 2. I think go for a Wood Hammer into the Snorlax. Porygon 2 gets the attack rise. That's good. As we do see, I am Grass, not Nihilego. So Nihilego able to do a lot of damage. Let's see. 120 times 1.5 is 180. Oh wow, that's actually more damage than Stab, so I'm actually going to go for Grass Knot into Snorlax, since I do know that is, boosted by Snorlax's massive weight. Yeah, Grass Knot going to be doing over 50% there, or just around 50%. Solid, activating most likely a Figgy Berry, I'd assume. Yep. And Taunt is going to be coming down on that Porygon 2, so no Trick Room going to be able to set up. Snorlax does go for the Belly Drum, so very scary times here. But yeah, no Trick Room going up. That's the important thing. Even with the Belly Drum boost, yeah, Snorlax should not be able to take any hits here. I'm going to go for a... I want to go for a Power Gem into the Porygon 2 slot, because the only thing that could really threaten me here is Torkoal comes in. I guess I could just Sludge Bomb and get chip damage and whatever comes in, or Grass Knot, because I probably need 2 Grass Knots to take out the Gigalith. But any sort of chip damage plus Grass Knot should pick up a knockout. So I'm gonna just go for the Power Gem. And we'll go for the Wood Hammer into the Snorlax. Yeah, Porygon 2 is going to switch out what's coming in. It is the Oranguru, so going to get some good chip damage there as Snorlax does go for the Protect. Power Gem going to connect. I assume this is going to be like 40%. Yeah, that's about right. Wood Hammer goes into the Protect. So I think I want to just Wood Hammer again. That Snorlax is now out of Grass Knot range, so I can't just Wood Hammer the Snorlax. Or like I can Wood Hammer the Snorlax for sure. I think that's what I'm definitely doing this turn. But I can't just Wood Hammer the Oranguru, stop Trick Room from being set up, and then do whatever. I think I want to switch into Araquanid on the Nihilego slot, and then go for a Wood Hammer into the Snorlax, and pretty much can see the Trick Room is going to be set up. Because I think targeting down the Snorlax is my only like guaranteed way to make sure that Belly Drum does not like get used. So we did pick up the knockout there, and Trick Room is most likely going to be set up from the Oranguru, and it does. So anything that I have to deal with here now should be able to be knocked out by Oranguru, because the only two things I'd be afraid of are Gigalith and Torkoal, I think, because the last mon should be Whimsicott, if it's not one of those two, and I doubt it's Whimsicott in this situation. So whichever one comes in here should be going down to a water boosted Z Crystal boosted Liquidation. There we go. It's been a very long day. I woke up very, very early for doctor's appointments. So I think I want to go for Hydro Vortex into the Gigalith. I could also just start trying to Protect Stall out. Yeah, let's just go for the Z move and go for the Wood Hammer. Because the only way I could go down is if he Stone Edges me here. And Araquanid does avoid, so I would definitely have lived a Rock Slide. I was like, oh, maybe that's a Choice Banded, but no, that's a critical hit. Yeah, I'll definitely live a Rock Slide here, so I would have gotten the Hydro Vortex off as long as there was no critical hit or flinch there. So, gonna get Hydro Vortex off anyways. And this should almost definitely be picking up the knockout, and as long as the Oranguru did not Psychic me, I should be able to also get a Wood Hammer off, as he did instruct the Rock Slide. So, Wood Hammer connecting with the Oranguru, and that'll definitely be picking up a knockout. And it's Porygon 2 against the world. Pretty good spot. So let's just bring in our Nihilego, and we're gonna go for Liquidation and Sludge Bomb until the game ends. Porygon 2 is one of the few mons in the format that can bring back a game from the brink of death, but I don't think I could do that with a Nihilego on the field. Normally if it's doing that, it's recovering a bunch of turns and has Toxic on some things, so it should be pretty difficult for Porygon 2 to deal with. Yeah, he will forfeit. So, I'm going to pick up another win. Araquanid being one of the stronger mons in the format. Obviously, Gigalith is one of the scarier mons for Araquanid to deal with, since if it is Stone Edge, I do believe Araquanid always goes down, no question. Rock Slide does a very, very good chunk to Araquanid, and some do carry Wide Guard the Araquanids. But not all of them do, as we see mine doesn't. I know a few friends have run other sets, like you know, the Z Stockpile, like we saw on stream in London, and the Assault Vest set that we saw Cristanzo use earlier. So a lot of really cool Araquanid sets that can be a little bit susceptible to Gigalith. And we're going to get a 15-19 rated player from Tokyo. So what are we going to have? We're going to have pretty standard team, just Garchomp, Tapu Koko, Arcanine, Celesteela, Muk, and Gastrodon. So this is definitely a strong matchup for Nihilego. I'm going to lead Nihilego Glaceon because with that, I threaten pretty much anything you could possibly lead that isn't named Celesteela, for which I will have the Tapu Koko in the back. I do believe the last mon I want to bring is the Tapu Bulu, but I also want more ways to deal with the Celesteela, so I might end up bringing the Porygon 2 or the Araquanid. Porygon 2 does have Thunderbolt specifically because I am so afraid of Celesteela, and it does do decent damage with the Electric Terrain, so I think I want to bring probably the Porygon 2, and yeah, I think Porygon 2 is the better bring in this situation. I do have Ice Beam for the guard jump if I need to. It does take a hit from Tapu Koko extremely well. Yeah, I think I'm pretty comfortable with this. I could run into a little bit of trouble if Muck is brought, since I don't have many strong ways of hitting it. I have to kind of beat it down with Glaceon and the rest of the squad. Just throwing out powerful attacks at it. But we're going to lead Nihilego and Glaceon, as we're going to see the Gastrodon and Muck lead. So we do see the Muck. But we're going to see one of the cool things about our Nihilego here, and it is that we are carrying the Grass Knot. So I'm just going to go for the Helping Hand Grass Knot onto the Gastrodon. Grass Knot only being base 60 power against Gastrodon is a little bit concerning here, but Helping Hand or Tapu Bulu always lets us pick up the knockout, so not too scared here. Pick up a knockout on the Gastrodon would be absolutely amazing too, because then I guarantee that I get a Beast Boost, and that gives me a little bit more damage to deal with a Muck here. So we're going to get the Grass Knot onto the Gastrodon, and this should be picking up a one-hit knockout. Very nice. And Nihilego will of course get the special attack Beast Boost, which is nice. Let's see where our likely knockoff is going, because that's what I assume is going to happen. We're going to see a Snarl from the Muck. That's not something I'm very used to seeing. Very cool. I dig it. So, Nihilego does not get a Beast Boost, unfortunately, as we see the Tapu Koko come out. Alright. So how do I want to deal with this? I have Porygon 2 and my own Tapu Koko in the back. I think I want to go for a Protect, a Double Protect, or an Icy Wind. I think I want to go for Icy Wind. It's going to slow down the Tapu Koko, break any potential Focus Sash there. I know I'm not going to be doing too much damage with the Nihilego, so I'm not too worried about that. See, Tapu Koko going for the Light Screen, so another really cool play there. As Tapu Koko does avoid the attack, which is not very good. Not only does it not break a potential Focus Sash, but it also makes it so that I cannot, you know, be outspeeding the Tapu Koko next turn. So I wanted to go for a Helping Hand Sludge Bomb this turn. I think I still might go for it. Or I might just go for an Icy Wind and a Sludge Bomb. I'm looking back at what my answers to do with the Muck are. I think I'm just going to have to start Helping Handing. But yeah, that miss was definitely unfortunate. Do we just bank on him not being Focus Sash? Let's go for Helping Hand Sludge Bomb. So this Nihilego is at +1. Or at +0 because of the Snarl and the Beast Boost. Tapu Koko will go for Thunderbolt, and that will target down the Glaceon, and we'll take that pretty well. We should be able to take another Thunderbolt as well, which is good. And Sludge Bomb will connect with the Tapu Koko, and that will just pick up the one-hit knockout, so that's nice. So we'll get another Beast Boost. Let's see if he snarls or knocks off. I think either would be a good play for him in this situation, as we see the knockoff into the Nihilego, so that's gonna actually pick up the one-hit knockout, which isn't too surprising. Nihilego with the very, very thin defenses. And we're gonna bring Tapu Koko as he brings in his Arcanine. Alright. So I think I need to keep Glaceon on the field as long as possible. So I'm going to switch it out. I also have the Snarl decrease, which is definitely concerning. Yeah, the attack rise does not help me either. So Thunderbolt will connect with the Arcanine, that should do at least 50%. And it is Snarl Arcanine, so he will just snarl away, and it's probably a Poison Jab as well. Yeah, that should pick up a knockout onto the Tapu Koko here for sure. So, we have Glaceon, and we have Porygon 2. And we have very limited ways of dealing with the Arcanine here. I think I'm going to go into Trick Room. If we go to Trick Room here, then Porygon 2 is the slowest thing on the field. And I know I have the -1 special attack, which is definitely not where I want to be right now. I'm going to have to double into Arcanine with either Ice Beam plus Thunderbolt or Helping Hand Thunderbolt. As you see, another Snarl, so I'm probably going to need a crit now. Smoke goes for knockoff onto the Porygon 2, knocking off the Eviolite, which is his best play. And Poison Touch, ugh, gross. Yeah, I think Poison Touch is probably my least favorite of the 3 Muck abilities. I think all 3 are at least usable. I think Poison Touch is usable. Just, definitely not what I wanted to see here. So, I'm gonna double into them Arcanine and see how much this does. We are still in the electric terrain, so I might do a decent chunk of damage. Muck will go first and Poison down the Porygon 2. I should be able to take this, but not with a Poison turn 2. Oh, Thunderbolt is definitely not doing enough to put that in Ice Beam range. It's going to be around 20%. Yeah. And that will be an Inferno Overdrive, and that will spell out game. Yeah, I definitely don't think that Icy Wind miss on the Tapu Koko was what lost me the game. I think it was poor management of the Nihilego. If I could save it for the Arcanine, I think I would have been in a lot better spot. I got into the end game and I needed to have 3 mons that could only do, you know, mild damage to the Arcanine, facing off against it. So I didn't bring the Araquanid either. So I let Nihilego go down way too early. I did think I was gonna live the knockoff, which was a bit silly on my part, but nonetheless, another 2 solid games this week. But thank you very, very much, guys. I should have some other new cool content coming up on the channel very, very soon, so watch out for that. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please subscribe if you want to stay tuned for that. And otherwise, thank you very much. I'll be back again next week with a new team, and that's all. So see you guys.